Welcome to another episode of Urban Stock Market with me, Mr. Urban Stock Market, William Mills. And in this episode, I'm going to break down dividend math for you. So let's get to it. Dividend yield is your total amount per year in percentages. So when you see the DY, that means that you're getting that number in a percentage amount. So for example, if you have a 9.10 dividend yield, that 9.10 dividend yield equals 9.10% for the year of the stock's price. So for this example, we're going to say the stock price is an average of $10 per share. If this is the case, then 9.10% will equal 91 cents per year in profit. Now, before you look at that amount and think it's too small, this is actually a higher paying dividend yield example. Because when it comes to dividend investing, bulk shares matter. And a 9.1% yield is pretty high. Now back to breaking down that yield quarterly. Because I'm assuming everyone knows that 4 quarters make up a year. So when going for dividends, you want companies that will pay you out at least every 3 months on average, at least. So to find out what you're getting quarterly, you take that 9.1 or 91 cents and divide it by 4, which will roughly equal around 22 cents per share per quarter. That's 22 cents per share per quarter. Now that you have that down, the next step is buying in bulk and why it matters. You, of course, want as many shares as you can get to pay you back that quarterly dividend. In this case, a 22 cent per shares at 1,000 shares would create an average of $220 every quarter. Those 1,000 shares will cost you $10,000 in initial investment. So for every $10,000 you're able to put into the market in this position, you will be receiving $220 every 3 months. Now let us scale up to 100,000 invested. This way it creates 2,200 every 3 months, which is 8,800 yearly, and that is 8.8% growth. Now you're getting to $8,800 yearly just by buying and holding and waiting. Yes, you won't have access to that 100K, but with that 100K, you can either create quarterly income to use for other things or reinvest and make the pot bigger and bigger each quarter. Reinvesting would build you on an average another 220 shares per quarter, and that creates another $48 in investments going into next quarter. And each quarter after that will continue to increase, growing like a ball of yarn being rolled up. So hopefully this video has helped you understand what dividend investing is and how the math behind it works. If you're still a little bit confused, don't worry. A slide will be posted within the next 24 hours breaking down this course also, so you can see it visually in a slide. If you feel the need to, just replay this video over and over until you get all the numbers down. So hopefully this video has helped you understand what dividend investing is and how the math behind it works. Now, happy hunting for your next first dividend position to add to your portfolio. And if you need a few suggestions, then of course, check out the Right REITs mini reports at Urban Stock Market, volumes 1 and 2, and they're only $4.99 each. And both of them are filled with affordable and faster growing REITs that pay out dividends. Also, the ETF Dividend Portfolio Builder, which is a mini course which has over 20 positions for you to consider to add for your growth portfolio. Now, lastly, if you want to learn, come join at Urban Stock Market and become a member of the Stockwave Network for daily news, content, intel, and more. And until next time, I'll see you on the boards.